Now, if you know we don't let kids drink, don't let them drive cars until we absolutely have to, think of what they'll do with time travel. Think of what they'll do with a fucking time machine, man.
Yeah, well, I think about what a lot of adults would do. Matter of fact, I think adults would do worse.
I do not. I think adults will do bad. That's why teenagers will do worse.
Adult says, I got to go kill Hitler. A teenager says, we should go kill Hitler. Yeah, but let's go to this concert first.
Yeah, Hitler would never fucking die. Yeah. Hitler would, by the time they got to Hitler, they'd be drinking with Hitler.
Yeah, and that person who kills Hitler, they're the ones who would screw everything up.
And maybe that'd be cool. They get Hitler drunk and be like, Jews ain't so bad after all. But anyway, people, this movie, Project Almanac, you have these kids, a group of teenagers, they get their hands on the plans telling them how to build a time machine. Now, they use this mostly to go back and change mistakes that they've made in the past. But just like most time travel stories, I would dare say almost all of them, they say, whatever you do in the past can have a heavy effect on what happens in the future. And a lot of the times, that effect is negative. And it's 10 times worse when you give to fucking teenagers, man. Last people that should have a time machine. The main kid in here is a kid named David. And David, he's trying to build a time machine because he said, I built a time machine because my mom was broke and I'm just trying to get a scholarship.
Right.
Yeah. Until somebody says, you can just probably go back and win the lottery. Oh, yeah, I didn't think of that. But, he's just trying to do the right thing, man. There's a couple of things going on in this movie. First of all, you have David is a good guy, but David has dumb friends.
Well, they're smart too. It's like they're all, junior scientists, but he's the genius of the group.
You got one friend who's just like, man, I want to do this because I've never been noticed by anybody. I want to get girls, man. And then the other kid is just kind of like, I'm the fucking Asian token. I'm just doing whatever the white dudes do, So
yeah, but I don't know. I wouldn't go that far.
But the problem is that while David is trying to do the right thing, everybody else is just saying, let's just have fun with this, man. Yeah. And they're the ones that get David off track here. And they lose focus and they start to create a ripple effect around them, like, the butterfly effect, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
And they start to change things. And the problem with this is that they all have to travel together if they want to keep things, if they want to stay
That's
focused.
their pact, yeah.
Yeah.
We all travel together so that way nobody's going off on their own and screwing things up that can't be fixed.
Exactly. But this is what I mean by teenagers. I know one of the first things I would do is if I had the ability to time travel, I'd do what anybody would do. I'd go back and win the lottery.
Sure.
By the time I'm done, I'd be a billionaire from lottery money. Not these guys.
Me personally, I'm gonna take it easy at first. I'm gonna get a yacht.
See, already talking that shit. See,
but man,
see?
that ain't just a teenager. Go back and watch Treasure of the Sierra Madre.
Man, that's a teenager. I'm already spending money he ain't got.
You guys only got 5 out of 6 numbers.
Why did you put 44? Because that's what you put down. That is not what I put down. I put that is a 9. That's 49, Adam.
How the fuck do you fuck up winning the lottery? Kids. I ain't trying to talk about all you teenagers out there, but that's what teenagers do. They would fuck up winning the lottery. Yeah. And on top of that, Martin, it was the fucking Asian dude that messed it up.
Man, Asian people are tired of that stereotype of them all being smart. Okay, they're not really. but they hate the pressure that everybody thinks of them all being math geniuses.
And they put and notice, don't blame me. They tried to get the Asian dude to do simple numbers. Just pick.
You had one job.
One job. Pick 5 numbers. You don't even the calculator know. There's no math involved.
You already know what the numbers are.
You already know what the numbers are. And the Asian kid fucked it up. The Asian kid. If the Asian kid can't do math, these motherfuckers gonna fuck up time travel. You know this shit. Look at it. The Asian kid right now. I don't. I'm like, damn, dude. Your dad is a fucking mathematician. How the fuck you do this shit?
You don't know that. His dad probably runs a dry cleaners.
Well, now he does. In science fiction, they tell you all the time in time travel, do not touch yourself. Do not go in the vicinity of yourself. It's going to create some kind of fucking vortex or something. First thing they do when they figure out, oh, I can go see me. let's go fuck with me. And this shit happens.
Oh my guys, wait up, guys, wait up. What? Oh my God, what's happening?
Yeah. Simple rule of time travel. This motherfucker went in.
Yeah, you say that, but if you got to go back and you see yourself really drunk, talking to some cow at a bar. You want to go over there and go like, man, I know I ain't supposed to do this, but just let me go talk to myself real quick.
First of all, Mark,
just let me go say one thing to me.
Mark, let me tell you something. First thing I ain't thinking about doing is going to grab my own dick in my own sleep. At least buy myself a drink and some dinner first. I'd be damned if I die touching my own dick, getting caught up in a dick vortex. Second of all, Martin, I'm glad you brought that up, because if I ever, and this is let me do my own.
You would just yell at yourself. Hey man, don't cock block me. I'm you.
This is right now. This movie's done found footage. This is my own found footage thing right now. If future me comes here, or if past me now, if Corey from the past I had two phases I went through in my life. I had cool Corey and I had nerdy Corey, and I hate fucking nerdy Corey. If Corey before 17 comes up, I'm beating the fuck out of you.
I like nerdy Corey.
Dude, I hate nerdy.
He was a good boy.
I always talking stupid, awkward, saying dumb things around people.
He was very polite though.
Kind of annoying.
He was very, very polite.
No, you don't know that. No,
I remember nerdy Corey. He was very polite.
No, you don't know nerdy Corey before 17.
That nerdy Corey.
I was that nerd that should have shut the fuck up, didn't know when. I was that nerd when people beat the fuck out of me. Everybody was like, yeah, man. Even my friends like, man, you really had it coming. No, you know that? Nobody got my back. Should have shut the fuck up, man. I'm gonna beat my own ass. If Corey past 17 comes here, I'm gonna kill him, because that's competition.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can't have it. Or I might try to fuck me, you know. I was bigger than me, and I dare say I was kind of a pretty back then. So I'd go off on that. Now, if Corey from anywhere like 2 years ago or 2 years from now wants to come in, I'll work with him. I'll actually, because I can see how that could, hey man, you get me today, fill in for me, and I'll go fuck around, and then I'll get you tomorrow.
Oh, you're here from the future. Oh, good. Tell me what I need to know. That you're gonna die because I'm taking your place.
But I wouldn't do that shit, man. I know better than fuck with me. I know better than fuck with me. But things start getting weird though, and I'd say that the movie. Now, like I said, it has a found footage format, and I'm kind of getting tired of found footage. There was a point I actually liked it a lot, and now I'm just saying, I don't know. But they make one of the things that we'll commend the movie on is that it does make time travel kind of creepy right here.
Dude, is it? That can't be. That's me.
You know it's bad when you've turned into a pedophile and you're stalking your own little boy self. You got all creepy shit. And you want to fuck you as a little boy?
I don't think that's what's going on.
I don't know. That's what's creepy about it, man. It looks mighty eerie back there. But the whole thing with I know this isn't for everybody. The whole with the shaky cam and everything that's going on. A lot of people don't like that, but it does add a bit of eeriness to this. And it's not a horror movie or anything like that, but it does make you start to feel the dread of going and making a lot of damage that you can't repair. And at a time where you don't even know where to start.
Right.
David here played by actor Johnny Weston.
Have we seen him before?
I don't know. When you do a found footage movie and it relies on you having to treat this sort of like a pseudo documentary, it helps when you don't know anybody. And I know none of these kids right here at all. And I commend the movie on that, because these are teens and this movie is aiming towards a teen audience. There's a couple of things that happen here that said, you know what? This is just filler right here. Are you pandering to a certain demographic?
Oh.
They got a girl here named Jessie, Sophia Black Deella. Mm-hmm. And they got her and Johnny, her and David got this. They got this whole love thing going on, and David is fucking up time. Where it's just kind of like, man, if you just fucking talk to your girl, they do that thing the romantic comedies do, where it's like, okay, oh you didn't catch my signal, okay, well you missed it. I'm never gonna talk to you again. I'm just gonna mope through the whole movie. In the meantime, while I'm doing that, I'm gonna cause you emotional damage and let you fuck up time. And this time space continue.
All right. I'll say this: like, she didn't know that's what she was doing, but like, where you going? Like, man, teenagers fuck things up. I wasn't so much teenagers fuck things up. I was like, fucking teenage girls, man. They pissed me off. I was watching it, pissed at her, and not like, oh, movies always do that. I was like, no. I've known plenty of females who have that kind of mentality, and the friends watch and go like, man, you ain't see she was giving you a signal? It's like, not clearly. It's like, well, go talk to her. And then the girl's all like, well, you had your chance now. It's over.
And
it's
that
like
bugs the fuck
and I
out
was
of
like,
me.
damn, girl, you could have said something to him. Because for him, he's like, look, I already think you're too hot for me. I'm happy you're hanging out.
I'm not gonna let it slide right here. I'm not gonna let it slide because we talk about this shit with romantic comedies. I'll be goddamn if you're gonna do it to my science fiction movies. Fucking talk to the boy. I mean, we say that all the time. Communication.
Talk to the girls out there. They're the ones who do this.
Y'all talk to each other. That's what we hate about fucking. That's why we hate romantic comedies, because they don't fucking talk to each other. Now I'm looking at a science fiction film and you got bad romantic comedies creeping into my fucking science fiction. Fuck you. Just talk. Find some other way to make him upset. It could have been anything. I want to save my dad from dying. I'm gonna go back in time. I want to make my mother get a job. I can go back in time, but because you too much of a fucking pussy to talk to a girl, and you too much of a fucking bitch to talk to him, fuck both y'all. Hell, I wish both y'all go back in time and wipe each other out. Fuck you. And also, they go back in time and they party a lot too. I'm getting tired of that shit. They filled up the movie with them going to Lollapalooza. There's a whole part in the movie where it's like 15 minutes of them partying at fucking Lollapalooza.
Hey man, they had to work in that product placement and those plugs somehow.
People, they went back in time and spent a day at Lollapalooza, and it was almost like you were there, except you were the one holding the camera and having to work while they're all having fun. You gotta watch them go out there and make out and look at girls and shit. Meanwhile, you just standing there. I mean, it's filler. It's filler for the movie. They're just out there partying. I got it. Lollapalooza. Y'all got paid by Lollapalooza to come here and fucking film this shit. Good. Just go back to the movie, all right? Because there is a lot of intrigue there. And the beginning of the movie is strong. The end of the movie is strong. The end of the movie really turns into sort of a dark Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
It felt like y'all had about 30, 45 minutes of material. And you did a lot to stretch it out to an hour and a half.
I didn't have as big of a problem with it as you do. I mean, those things you're saying, I acknowledge them. Half of them I agree with. Half I'm just like, man, that's cool. I think that goes along with this. Probably the biggest thing I had a problem with was the found footage. There's just too many places where I'm like, there's nobody holding the camera right here. God damn it, there's nobody.
No, there was. Because I thought about that all the time. Because now I'm conditioned to think about that in found footage movies.
There's a point where it's the main character and another character. It's just the two of them, and there's nobody holding that camera.
They would prop the camera up sometimes, or it would be the sister. But sometimes they would just prop it up and leave it there.
Right, but there's a scene in particular that I can't say where I'm like, I got you this time. Nobody's holding that.
Maybe it was himself. They were caught up in the time.
No, that was not what was going on.
Sure about it?
Yeah, I'm sure.
I found something else unbelievable. That before they go off to time travel, David tells them, I'm terrified at what's about to happen right now. He said, this could be really cool. This could be a lot of fun if it works. But he says, you know what? This makes me mad right over Lollapalooza. Fucking she rubbing her titties all in my face and everything, You can't touch these.
You forgot what it's like to be a teenager. That's your problem right there. People call me the crusty old man. That's you.
You know what? If being a teenager means I get to hang out with the cool kids and I'm the one stuck holding the fucking camera and watching everybody, then no, I don't want to do that shit. I don't want to go back to that time. But there's a part in the movie where they're all about to go back in time. And David says, hey, look, I want to let y'all know right now that there's a chance that if this goes wrong, he literally says this, that we will all explode.
And they're all like, yeah, okay, whatever.
And everybody like, hey, I'm in, bro. Hey, man, you're my best friend. I'm in. Sister's like, if you're in, I'm in. I wouldn't have been a black dude, but I'm like, fuck this. Y'all call me when this shit works. I tell you, y'all got this, man.
See, that's why you wouldn't get to go.
I'll still be alive. And you know
they
what?
They lived.
You know what? Did they?
They truly lived.
They fucked up a lot of things too.
Yeah, but in that time, they had some. They lived experiences you will never have.
I did think that was cool that they went to Lollapalooza and when they came back, it was like they asked to go to the bathroom, and for the time it took for them to go to the bathroom, 40 seconds, they went and spent a whole day at Lollapalooza. That's the things I like about time, and I do like at the end where it gets very frantic. You see David writing charts, and he's just like
he's trying to work it out.
He's trying to put flow charts together. He's like, God damn, I really fucked this up, man. He don't know where to begin and where to end. He's like, he's just drawing circles on circles. It's like, man, fuck.
I guess you just have to be like it is. I don't know.
I'll tell you though, for a movie like this, which it's a teen sci-fi film, there's a lot of the science fiction that does work, and a lot of work that they put into the science fiction that they don't have to.
True.
They didn't have to. I mean, because they could have pulled back on some of this terminology here and everything, thinking like, oh, it's just a bunch of teenagers gonna see this. Who cares? But I do respect that the teens in the movie, they're not complete dicks.
No, it's nice to have that.
Never one like, fuck you, mom, shit.
Right.
You don't love me. Just get out of my fucking life, mom. I'm a fucking time machine. What do you want from me?
You just want to throw money at the problem all the time. I don't want your things.
Yeah, fuck you, mom. None of that shit.
No.
I thought this was a very enthusiastic rental. I liked it. I did. I'm not saying anything bad by giving it a rental. There are fast forward parts in this movie.
Okay, I'll give you that. There are those, and it's hard to know when it's coming, except when you find yourself doing this. That's probably a good time to fast forward, but not for long, because once it gets going, I thought it did really well for itself.
Kids don't need no fucking time machine.
Nobody needs a time machine.
No, I need a time machine.
No, you're the last person who should get their hands on a time machine.
No, I need a time machine. You don't need for me to have a time machine. Because I'm letting you know right now, you'd be a fucking slave if I had one.
You don't even, you know what? You would be a slave. We'd be slaves together, and I'd be like, you did it, didn't you? Yeah. All right, I'm bailing.
I'm talking about you would be my slave. But knowing me,
you'd be your own slave.
I'll be my own slave. It'd be another court. Hey, man, I'm you. Shut the fuck up.
I told you not to do that, didn't I?
Damn, I hate Corey, man.